Libra, what's poppin'? This is going to be your quick and to the point reading for July 8th through the 15th. How are you guys doing? How are we? You know how we like to start it in here. We got to smudge this place out. Guys, I never get tired of that smell. It smells so good. So, for those of you that are new, these are my Ghost Smudge Yourself sprays. I started making these a few months ago. I started making them for myself, and then people started wondering what they were, so I started selling them. But they are smudge sprays. So instead of burning herbs, these have white sage, palo santo, black tourmaline, clear quartz, and they're charged in the full moonlight. They smell like Nag Champa, and they smell absolutely divine. I personally use mine as a body spray. I take my energy super seriously, guys, so I'm very empathetic. I take on a lot of energy from people, and I have to clear my energy and my home and everywhere else multiple times a day. I'm very, very sensitive. These do the absolute trick. I always keep one in my purse as well. But I'm going to offer these down below in the Etsy link if you're interested. Also, I offer personal readings. So if I touch on a subject that it resonates with you and you want more information, or you want something just a little more catered to you personally, feel free to hit me up at that link below as well. I have my readings starting at $10. So if you're interested, they're pretty... okay price-wise. So anyway, let's get into your reading. So we have Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. With the Six of Swords, I feel as if you are moving from troubled waters to the people that are meant to be in your life. Some of you could be going through a split with a romantic partner. You are kind of dropping people like flies, okay? It doesn't matter who they are. It could be coworkers, friends, family members. But people who no longer serve you are starting to fall out of your life. And of course, that's going to be super, super uncomfortable. Not a lot of us love change, especially when it's very uncomfortable like that. So it's kind of hard to deal with sometimes. You could even have deaths in the family, okay? And I don't mean that those people weren't meant to be in your life, but they served their purpose. And I know that sounds harsh, but whoever this is, and I feel as if this is kind of catered for most of you on a romantic partner. You thought this was your wish fulfillment. You thought this is who you were supposed to be with, but Spirit came in and said, nope, and it's not. And so now you're left feeling unbalanced. You're left feeling lonely. You're left feeling upset. Exactly. That happily ever after facade was just shattered right in front of your face, making you feel like the Nine of Swords. Anxiety, sleepless nights, upset, Five of Cups, disappointed, confused. I feel you. You could have been dealing with a fire sign. We have the King of Wands here, but what I'm seeing, if you're not, you were maybe dealing with someone who took on that energy, okay? Or this could have been your energy. Just very go-getter, excited, popular, happy. The King of Wands sets his eyes on something and he gets it no matter what. Very ruthless, goes towards what he wants, his future, ruthlessly, but also charismatically. Like I said, you're going through this energy of feeling upset. It's like the ground beneath your feet kind of fell through, right? But it's, this is your higher self. What's crowning you is the sun, so it's like this is for the betterment of your life. This is supposed to happen. This is divinely guided, and this is going to bring you happiness. You just have to get through this little slump first. You're finding things out, whether that was in the past to deal with whoever you're dropping, or that's just within yourself. It's like you're finally coming to terms and learning, hey, maybe this wasn't great for me. Or now you're seeing the red flags that were presented to you all along, that you were kind of looking through rose-colored lenses, right? So I saw a quote not too long ago. It's like I was wearing, like, something about wearing rose-colored lenses, all the red flags just looked like flags, okay? So what I'm seeing here is that you're kind of taking those glasses off and you're like, oh, wow, I see it now. I see it. Where you're at, though, is you're thinking outside the box. You're not doing things as they normally should be done in your life, how you were taught. It's like you were kind of thinking outside the box. You're not really doing this in a structured way. You're doing it in your own way. And when I say doing it, I'm not really sure what I mean by that, because it's going to be general, right? It's general. It's for everybody. So you're thinking unconventionally about some type of aspect in your life, and I'm assuming that's how you're going to move forward, okay? Maybe you are taking on a whole new spiritual belief, Maybe you are expanding your spirituality. Maybe you were going about something that you never expected you would be doing. But what I'm seeing here is that it's like everything is finally coming together, whether you realize it or not, slowly but surely, and you're building that stable foundation. Fours are about family, they're about stability, they're about marriage, they're about just very stable, right? All about stability. And it's like you're growing that stability. I feel as if you're worried, though. You're worried that you're going to be leaving, you're going to be left feeling imbalanced. You're going to be left feeling as if you can't control your destiny. You can't manifest your destiny. But at the end of the day, all you're doing is juggling these thoughts, these negative thoughts and these positive thoughts, and this pain and this new beginning. But let's get into clarification. Why is the King of Wands here? Yes, the King of Wands moves really quickly. He's all about that fire energy, okay? And we've got the Eight of Wands, so this could have been someone communicating with you. Or this could be you communicating that you no longer want to be in whatever type of relationship this was, or in the situation. This wanted to come out. It was at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups. So I feel as if whoever this was probably emotionally immature. They could have been trying to offer you an apology. But what I'm really focusing on here, and I don't do this a lot, but in this card, do you see the fish in the cup? It's almost like a fishy offer, and you could sense that. So at the end of the day, you didn't take it, but you were super unhappy. You wanted them back. Yes, exactly. You were very discontent. You were very unhappy with what went down. Why is the Sun here? The Empress reversed again. I feel as if you're getting clarification from Spirit, but you're not fully listening to it. It's like Spirit's telling you, hey, this has to happen, and it's going to be okay, because you're moving towards the Four of Wands, you're moving towards your stability, you're moving towards your new beginning, and you're moving fast, at a fast rate, but it's like you're not seeing it yet, so you're kind of having those fear-based thoughts in the back of your mind. Why is the Seven of Swords here? You're coming to terms with your emotions. You're coming to terms with what was false. Everything in front of your face that were lies, you're seeing right through it now. Jeez. Yes. And you're not afraid of cutting anybody off. You're seeing the clarity finally. You're not letting your emotions get in the way. You're thinking with your head, not your heart, for once. And that's actually very, very beautiful. Why is the Hierophant reversed? I feel as if when you're thinking about this, for some of you, you feel as if there's unfinished business with this person because there has been an ending here. But for others of you, I feel as if you're transforming, but you're not quite letting go of this cycle. Like I said, you're not quite letting it go. You're thinking outside the box. How do I kind of maybe surpass the emotions of this and go forward logically and not deal with the pain anymore? And I feel as if you're kind of taking on the King of Cups energy versus you went from the Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. So whatever you were feeling internally, it's like you're taking that into consideration now with the Seven of Swords. You're understanding it. You're seeing it for face value. And now you're protruding that because the masculine energy is pushing that outwards. You're seeing it versus the internal, which is the feminine, okay? So I feel like you're pushing that outwards. Why is the Empress... Actually, why is the Four of Wands here? That's... You don't believe in yourself. You want control of the situation, but I feel as if you're not really putting a lot of self-confidence out there. I feel as if you're not fully believing in yourself right now. And there's a need to believe in yourself. Whatever downloads you're getting, believe in yourself. Whatever... Sorry. Just trying to... Yeah, there we go. Whatever you do, you have to believe in yourself. Whether that's believing that you can move forward or believing that what downloads you're getting are actually true, that's where you find your stability. Your Four of Wands, that's where you find your stability. And that's kind of leaving you feeling imbalanced, is the lack of self-confidence. Why is the Empress in reverse? That's also what the Empress in reverse is telling me twice. You're imbalanced because of a lack of self-confidence as well. Because you don't really know what's going on. You know that you're headed towards calmer waters, but you don't know where, you don't know how, you don't know what. There's a lot of soulmate pairs on the board. We've got the King and Queen of Swords, we've got the King and Queen of Cups, Queen and King of Wands. So this definitely could have been a relationship that went south, okay? I don't remember what I actually asked with this. But what I'm seeing here is that it's, even though it was a soulmate connection or a karmic connection, right? It's just not time for it now. You did learn some lessons, and they were hard lessons to learn. And the King and Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Definitely a serious relationship here, okay? And I think that's part of the reasons it's like I invested. It's like this could have been a family dynamic too, because I'm getting a lot of pages, and with the Ten of Cups twice. But what I'm seeing here more than anything is like the roof fell, and all of a sudden you didn't know what to do, and you're trying to hold on to this, but really you're meant to move on, and now you feel lonely. I feel a sense of loneliness. You don't know what to do. But what I'm seeing here, gee whiz, these cards are going crazy, is that you're going from the Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. So this is a new cycle. This is new growth. This is planning out your destiny. This is planning out where you move from here, okay? But you're moving straight into the sun. You're moving with the Chariot energy. You're moving straight into something good. This has been a long cycle for you, I can tell. But it's time to move on. And I know that's not what you want to hear. You want to hear that everything's going to be great. And it is, but there's certain things that we have to go through for our soul growth, guys. And it's never comfortable. It's never fun, especially with the Nine of Swords. But you're going to be okay. You're going to find these people. These people are coming to you. They're going to show up. And you'll know it when you see it. When you meet them, you'll just feel that connection. Anyway, Libra, that's been your quick and to the point for July 15th July 8th through the 15th. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you have not subscribed and this has resonated with you, please hit the subscribe button. I do post these every week, and hit that notification bell. I really do appreciate you guys. Good luck with your situations. We'll see you next week. Bye.